I made a post on Instagram asking what type of design I should do a tutorial on next, and I pretty much got answers of edgy and classy, so this covers both and it works for long and short nails. Also, it's nude, not pink, so you need a base coat. I'm using yellow stopper. Black polish, I'm going to use clean color, it's called black. Rimmel London, it's called Caramel Cupcake, and this is the nude polish. Orly Luxe, and this is a really metallic sparkly gold. Wet n Wild's matte top coat, I love this. This is my favorite matte because it dries super quick. Seche Vite fast dry top coat. You really need a fast dry for this or else you'll be waiting forever. I have a really thin liner brush. I cut it down so it'd be really thin. And these plastic bows that I bought off of eBay, they were really cheap. I'm going to use the black ones. So you're going to paint all of your nails nude. You're going to do 2 coats. And I plan to use acrylic paint. That's why I put the top coat on top of all of my nails right after. But really you don't have to do that. Only you just want to do it on top of your accent nail. So the reason we're going to use black polish instead of acrylic paint is because it's going to be really close to the tips and it'll just wear off really quick. Probably less than a day. It never really lasts very long whenever I use black paint on the tip, any paint on the tip. So what you're going to do is you're going to put a dot in the middle of the tip, and then you're going to put a dot on the sides, on both sides at the free edge. And on short nails, you could just put it just directly in the middle of the nail on the side between the cuticle and the free edge, and the tip. So you want to draw a line connecting the sides to the tip on both sides to where it looks like a V at the very end, and you want that very end to be right on the tip because this is kind of going to make your nails look like they're pointed. And if you have square nails, it'll show up a lot better. My nails, as you can see, are coffin shaped, so they kind of go in a little bit on the side. It doesn't really have to be neat because it's going to cover up later. So next thing you want to do is you want to take your black polish and fill it in carefully. Use the line that you made as a guideline. You may want to make sure you don't have too much on your polish brush, and be sure to cap the sides and the tip, because when you do a design where you paint it on, at the very edge, sometimes it tends to not cover completely. So make sure that you get the sides and the tip. Dab a little bit of gold on your palette, and you're going to paint a line separating the black and the nude. And it could be kind of thin. It would look better if it was thin. It's kind of hard to see on video, but you'll be able to see it a lot better later once you put the matte top coat on top of everything. The gold just really stands out a lot better. Just take your time with this stuff. You want it to be, really straight and really even, because this is just, there's nothing that's going to fix this. And this part I did out of frame, sorry about that, but basically cut your striping tape into several strips, evenly space it on your nails, push it down from edge to edge. You want to make sure that there's nothing, sticking up or anything like that on your nail, because if not, the polish will leak underneath it and it'll just mess up your lines completely. As you can see, I'm trying to reset it to make sure that it's, good down to the side. Now you want to quickly and carefully cover your entire nail with black polish. And you really, you don't want to work slow with this. You want to go kind of quick without making a huge mess. Because if that polish starts to dry, then your tape won't come off right and it'll just leave your lines looking really messy. So remove your tape immediately. Next thing you want to do is you want to cover every nail except for your accent nail with a fast dry top coat. Again, make sure you get the sides and the tip also. Now, when it comes to your accent nail, because it's black and black smears really easy, you want to give it time to dry. And then instead of going down, you actually want to go to the sides. That way you go with the stripes instead of against them. And try to do it in as little strokes as possible so you don't smudge it. Give it some time to dry and then apply a matte top coat on top of everything. The reason I did the matte top coat on top of the shiny top coat is because it just tends to make it dry quicker. Now you're going to take the bow, and you can use nail glue. Brush on would work better, being that it's a matte top coat, so it doesn't, run everywhere and then it's shiny when it dries. But I just use top coat, a fast dry top coat. I'm using Seche Vite, so it dries really quickly and it holds the bow. If you want it to last longer, use some nail glue. And here's the final look. As you can see, the gold shows up much better when you put the matte top coat on top of it. So the matte top coat is optional, but I think it looks a lot better with the matte top coat. Like I said, you can see the gold better, and it just makes it look more like you're